Hello! So sketchbooks, right? We always worry about what's in them and never what's on the cover. Look at this. This is such a beautiful blank surface just waiting to be painted. Ignore this rip. I've had this sketchbook for a long time. I'm almost done. I only have a couple more pages in this sketchbook, so you might be asking, why am I bothering to paint this? Well, because it's something to do. Quick little tour. Look at that, a sunflower, very nice. I actually don't mind this one. I made this the first page, so every time I open my sketchbook, I wouldn't absolutely hate it. The next few pages is mostly just hands. Oh, that's not a hand. This is actually pretty cool. I don't mind this. More hands. I do mind this. I do not like it. It's supposed to be a dragon, but it does not look like a dragon. It looks like a really weird snake that is very poorly colored with pencil crayons. Some very lame Inktober drawings. This one's not that bad. Oh, these two are actually not that bad either. Oh, what do you know? I actually like my own art. All right, we're kind of getting into random stuff now. Oh, I should finish that when I'm bored. Anyway, we're gonna decorate this because it's pretty boring right now. So we're gonna prep it with some painter's tape because I'm messy. All right, with my trusty foam core board as a palette, we're gonna put some white paint on it. If this bottle wasn't stuck, we're gonna put some white. I'm just using acrylic paint for this because I don't really think I need to be using anything fancy for my old crappy sketchbook. So I'm just gonna start off by painting this whole thing with a light layer of white. So what should we paint on this, man? You know, I feel like the front of the book, the front cover, should reflect the contents of the sketchbook. But I mean, it's mostly just hands in the sketchbook, and I really don't want to be drawing hands on the front cover. To draw hands is one thing, to paint them is something totally different, and I really don't have the effort for that today. You know what I actually think I'm gonna do? You know what my sketchbook is lacking? Memes. Wouldn't it be awesome if I just had a meme on the front cover of my sketchbook? Like, wouldn't that just be the best thing I could paint? I think we'll do that. A cute, wholesome meme. That would be nice. All right, what meme are we gonna put on this? Gotta find something. Yes, I've found it. Look at this wholesome boy. He's perfect! All right, I think we can start sketching out our little buddy. Also, if I sound weird in this video, it's because my voice is being weird, so you might hear some voice cracking. Oh, I think I drew him a little bit too far down. No! All right, you know what? We can restart, it's fine. We'll start over. Okay, so we need some colors. Let's start off with some yellow. We're gonna paint that, the container first. I think I'm gonna need some darker yellow as well, so we're gonna open my forbidden box of paint. There's paint from like 3 different paint sets in here, and it is just a mess. What about this one? Ooh, that's kind of nice. The reason that this box of paint is forbidden is because whenever I find a color that I like in here, there's never enough of that color. Oh, there we go. There's a nice darker yellow. All right, forbidden box, you're going away for now. Okay, let's start off with the brightest one, which I actually think is this middle one. Oh, wait. I should have kept the colors from the forbidden box out. Oh, you're back again, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna have to do a few layers of each color of paint because they ain't that opaque, my dude. And I also want them to cover up my horrendous pencil marks. All right, so there's our yellow base coat, I guess you could call it. I guess we can do a base layer of our frog as well, so let's get some green paint. Oh, you know what? What if we add some yellow? That might make it nice and bright. Ooh, that's actually a little bit nicer. Okay, and then in this area, he's just white, so I'm gonna leave that plain for now. And then the top of his fingers are green, and then they turn into this like translucent pink. I definitely have not drawn a frog before because that just doesn't seem right. All right, so is this dry enough to do another layer? Yes. All right, that's looking a little bit more crispy. Might have to go over it one more time with a thinner brush, just around like the edges and stuff, because I am not satisfied with them. In the meantime, let's give our little boy another coat of paint. What should we name him? He definitely needs a name. Pete? That's his name now. His name is Pete. This is Pete. Hello, Pete. I'm sorry, I'll paint you some eyes at my earliest convenience. All right, I'm gonna take a smaller brush and kind of fix the edges of the yellow. All right, let's do another layer of our little boy's skin color. All right, while Pete's skin is drying, we're gonna do some shading on the yellow container. Actually, you know what? We can't really do that because I still see streaks under the yellow. All right, now I think we can start doing some shading on the yellow. So I'm gonna use this darker one in the bottom. The base yellow paint is still kind of wet, which is fine because I kind of wanted to blend in a little bit with each other. I think that might be my way of justifying my impatience for paint drying. Okay, well that's actually starting to take form and looking less like a yellow blob. Let's start painting our little Pete's belly. It's just gonna be white, nothing too exciting. We'll put a little bit of shading on it in some gray, maybe a little bit of pink, just to, you know, give it a pop. He is so cute. I love him already. He still doesn't have eyes. I'm so sorry, Pete. We'll give you eyes right now. Back to the forbidden box of colors. So his eyes are kind of like a brownish orange kind of color. So let's see if we can try to find something like that. Why are all my oranges empty? What was I painting orange? Okay, so I think we're gonna take some burnt sienna and mix it with whichever one of these two still has paint in them. Ooh, that's kind of dark. This one's cap won't even go back on, so this one is garbage. Will this one give me something? I think the answer is no. So this one is garbage as well. All right, so I scouted around my house and I found some more orange paint. I don't feel like that's bright enough. I feel like it needs some more orange. Maybe a bit of yellow? All right, I think that might be good. We can try that, I guess. I think that's okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll look better when I give him pupils, you know, so he doesn't look like a demon. All right, perfect. Let's give another coat to Pete's little belly. All right, let's work on Pete's boat a little bit more. We're going to use some of the pastel yellow to do some highlights. So kind of on top of this, this like ridge. Might not turn out the way that I like it, but at least there's different shades of yellow. All right, let's do a bit of shading on Pete. I'm gonna use some dark green and maybe we'll mix it with, oh, that is not right. Shake your paint up first, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. All right, so this is just gonna go on like the top of his head. All right, now that Pete has some depth and some semblance of eyes. So now I think we're going to mix up some gray and shade in little Pete's belly. And part of this white part is actually his lips. So we're gonna shade underneath that just to show that he actually has lips. Wait, do frogs have lips? Am I just thinking about a mouth? He looks so traumatized. All right, we're gonna open the box one more time to try to find some pink paint. I honestly don't think I have any pink paint in here. All right, I found some pink paint. So I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit on his fingers and his belly. I actually kind of like that. It gives a little bit of a something. Okay, so now we can move on to the background. I'm gonna finish up his eyes with a Sharpie because I'm gonna outline this in black afterwards. So this part down here, I'm gonna paint gray because bath water is not crystal clear, it is gray. All right, look at that. And we only have to do one layer because apparently deco art knows what it's doing to make its paint opaque. I'm just gonna use white and kind of make blotchy white circles, something like this, because they're supposed to be bubbles, but I don't quite know how to draw this many realistic bubbles, so we're gonna go a little bit cartoon on this. Might look like he's in a boat, in a cloud, but that's okay. Pete can go wherever he wants to. I'm also gonna kind of paint some semblance of a reflection in the water. So now this top part. I think I'm gonna take some turquoise and maybe lighten it up a little bit and paint that top part with turquoise. All right, let's take a look at this. Ooh, that's such a nice color. All right, let us take the tape off. All right, this turquoise part is not completely dry yet, but I really want to start outlining. So I just have a thin black Sharpie and yeah, we're gonna get started. I'll do the eyes first so you know he has a soul. All right, everyone, I think this is done. Wow, I love the colors that I use. I especially love the turquoise. I think it looks really nice against the yellow. There's a really nice contrast. And little Pete, he's so cute. I know you might not be able to see it that well on camera, but you can see the bubbles. There's not just like random lines of color here. You can kind of see the bubbles. I just wasn't exactly sure how to paint them properly, so I'm just leaving them like this. But this turned out pretty well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you want more gaming and art videos, please subscribe. I post new videos every Friday, and I'm doing vlogs during this isolation period, which come out every Saturday. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.